Hi guys, welcome to another episode of ZED Challila. I'm your host Tonga Major, and of course we are on our Star of the Week segment. Now the star that I have today is someone that stays in the background and plays a major role in most of the music that you dance to. He's produced many songs on the Zambian music scene, and of course he's passionate about his own music too. So without wasting much of the time, let's go on a break, and when we come back, we'll chat more with him on the other side.
It's D Jonz on the 1-2.
ZED Challila. What we shooting to? Illest.
This is what we call music.
Today and a day like the usual days. We brought the bars like it's throwbacks. There's a day when you see us made around cause we the new wave. We're killing the bads, cause we the new wave. We're killing the blues, yeah. 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 We're killing every rapper claiming they fly, yeah. We're killing the birds, I think I better move back, Buddha, cause yeah, I think our nature. We're killing the birds, yeah. Wati up and got in this and then we don't owe anybody no favors. Ukapusa ngolas and a praise, yeah. We the new school, I'm so 2019 and the old school. The history and we the current affairs. We far from work so you mbuyas can beat us. Hey, let me wake him up, Paganiza Kalimuli Mwana Wasa. I'm on the track cooking Illest, so you rappers walk with the realest. Today and a day like the usual days. We brought the bars like it's throwbacks. There's a day when you see us made around cause we the new wave. We're killing the bads, cause we the new wave. We're killing the blues, yeah. 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 We're killing the blues, yeah.
Yo, D Jonz need to tell these niggas we been kicking it since high school. I'm from the south, nigga, where your salary depends on your hustle. We been sipping, chilling this, heading my nigga, Kuno, Kuni, Picasso. Never associate with these rappers, living corporate branding, I got chasso. New wave from the king here, check the branding's outstanding. Came in the games at the bar high, now the standards are advancing. Now the OGs follow my steps, cause my style's so mesmerizing. See the head of the envy, the eyelids, man, I'm king in this jungle, don't try me.
Today and a day like the usual days. We brought the bars like it's throwbacks. There's a day when you see us made around cause we the new wave. We're killing the bads, cause we the new wave. We're killing the blues, yeah. 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 We're killing the blues, yeah.
It's D Jonz on the 1-2. This is what we call music.
Alright guys, welcome back to ZED Challila. I'm joined with my boy, Mr. Jonz. What's up, my brother?
Easy fam, how's it? How you doing? How you doing?
Good. Welcome to the show.
Bless up, G.
Yeah, so we're just from premiering your song. Can you tell us a bit more about it?
Oh yeah, Killing the Birds. This is a song that talks about I'm killing every rapper that claims they're fly. Since they claim they're the flyers, they're the birds now. So I'm killing every rapper claiming to be fly.
Yeah, that's a tough jam. You produced that song?
Yeah, bro.
Oh, speaking of which, like you're both a rapper and a producer.
Yeah, sure.
And you've worked on many projects that people have been listening to.
Yeah.
And how does that make you feel as, you know, we're talking about you being a producer, at the same time, you know, being an artist? How do you manage to create that balance?
It's just inborn, it's in me. So I'm always I put myself last most of the times because I love to work. When it's my music, I work on in my comfort zone. But if it's for artists, I have to work no matter what, it's work. So whatever time they come in, I have to work. If I'm doing something that was supposed to be mine, an artist comes in, I have to put mine last and then work on an artist.
And being first. Like, you know, an artist on your producing side, you know, most of the times people have listened to these big projects they've bumped to them, but very few people know that you're actually the mind behind those projects. How does it make you feel like when you produce something? Like, for example, you've produced most of King Illest songs, right?
Yeah, bro.
Ruff and most of these artists, but very few people actually know that you're the one that has been producing that.
It's about time. It's about time they know. So it's about time you guys know it's Jonz on the 1 2s. I'm the mastermind behind that art.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so like, do you ever feel the need, like maybe, okay, these artists that I'm working with should push more for us? Like, for example, let's talk about DJ Khaled,
Yep.
DJ Khaled has produced most of the songs, but credit goes to him. Do you think it's about time that you actually maybe even put up your own album? And
I'm actually working on an EP which is already done, titled Taizya, named after my daughter.
Okay.
Yeah. So the EP will be dropping very soon. Coming back to your question, I feel it's about time Zambian artists started to credit people of the art, of what they do for them. There are most of the times when I go straight for these artists, but you'll be there watching his interview and he's claiming, yo, I wrote this verse, I did this. No, it's about time you guys started giving credit, and I'm serious on that. Yeah.
All right. I won't, for the sake of peace, I will not ask which artists are being referred to. We'll keep it low key, but that's a very good point. Talking about, so you do, the ghostwriting and your own music. Do you think as an artist, having ghostwriters is a good thing or not a good thing? If you were to give your honest opinion right now.
I don't have a problem with having a ghostwriter. There are times when I can write a song there are times when I even write about 5 verses of one song, but I still don't feel the vibe.
Okay.
And then there's this young kid in the studio, maybe I love the way he's flexing on the beat. I'll actually tell him, yo, you need to ghostwrite a verse for me. But at the end of the day, when the song is out, I need to put credit on that song.
Oh, so it's the credit part that
that's very important.
Yeah. Amazing.
Like if you check out my EP cover, you actually see I've got ghostwriters. I've got a friend who helped me write 1 or 2 songs on the EP. So his song is written among the writers.
Okay.
Or his name is mentioned among the writers.
Okay, amazing.
Yeah.
So like, let's talk about your management. Are you signed to any record label?
No, I'm not signed to any record label. I'm doing things on my own. This is when we're looking forward to making something like a management team. So we're still in negotiations. Maybe in the few months' time, it will be finalized.
Okay, so like because there's some time back, because you've worked well, I think you've got a good work ethic with King Illest, right?
Yeah, that's my brother from day one.
Yeah. So, but there were some speculations that were going on to say you might have been signed under King Illest.
No, not really.
Not really. No. So it's just like the music production and all that.
Yeah.
Okay, amazing. So now I want to find out something, because you're a hip hop artist, right? And you also produce your music. And as far as we're concerned, we know that hip hop and beef go hand in hand. So have you ever found yourself in a situation where you were in a brawl with any artist, or you found yourself having controversies?
Nah, not really. But I just remember one time that, if you remember Sangatembo's eardrum battles, I was one of the contenders by that time. So I used to whip these artists kind of, so some didn't take it a good way, but when it's music, it's music. So it was more like it was the rap battles, the rap battle thingy, and every time I knocked out a rapper, wouldn't take it like it was just music, you see.
So like personal.
Yeah.
But now that your music has advanced and you're at this stage now, you don't find any controversies with any rapper or artist that's out there?
No.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I think that's a good thing. Any future projects that you're working on? Any artists that you've worked with that you'd love to work with?
Like I said earlier, I've got an EP on the way, so it might be dropping anytime soonest. It's a well-balanced EP. It features the uprising stars and the well-established artists on it. Yeah, so it's something you should be on the lookout for.
Okay,
Yeah.
I see. And like as an artist, you know, there's always, because they are established and we're in an era where people will pay attention to if you've got international connection out there.
Yeah.
And to some certain extent, even though people will not agree with this, it will add a bit of some credit to your brand and all that. Yeah. Do you have any links outside Zambia that you work with? Any productions that you've worked with outside Zambia?
Yeah, I've got links. I usually sell most of my trap beats to South African artists.
Okay.
So I've got links there. Yeah, because they say my trap style is more of the South African. So most of them find it easy to relate with my beats. So I've got clients there. Okay. I've got connect. I've got a plug.
So you mentioned something, right? You talked about, you know, you being, in my own words, I'd say beast at what you do.
Yeah.
You're really good at it and you write it. So I want to put you on the spotlight here, bro.
Okay.
I want you to drop some verses for me.
Really? Okay, firstly, I'm not more of a freestyle rapper. I usually draft down. I pen down what I
sure,
write.
No problem.
So,
I'm sure you have a bunch of verses out there that, no problem.
No, not today, bro.
No.
Not today, bro. Not today.
Bro.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Made it out with no code sign. That's why I couldn't say never sign. No, bro. Not today. Not today, bro. I don't want to start beef because not today, bro.
Okay, sure. Respect that.
Yeah, sure.
In the final words, let's talk about, you know, where we talked about management, but we didn't get into detail with that. Let's talk about these brands that have emerged, you know, because mostly, if knowing you from a personal level, I can tell that you are mostly interested in building the brand that's out there in the hood, the artists that are not yet tapped in. And then you've got these brands that are coming in and are getting artists that are already there. Do you think that is helping to some certain extent, or it's increasing the gap that's there between the non-established artists and these artists that have already made it on the Zambian scene and have been offered more contracts?
I just feel like they're just doing the same thing over and over. It's more or less like they're just doing the Coppola XYZ thing again.
Okay.
You see? If I take you back, you remember Mondo Music?
Yeah, Mondo Music.
And Nexus is not a new record label.
Nexus has been here for quite some time.
Yeah, so if they could do what they did back then, it was going to make more sense. Because Ruff is a product of Nexus Music.
Okay.
Yeah, they picked him up when he was just still an uprising. So I feel they should also give these. There are a lot of talented uprising stars that need to be given an audience. Yeah, so I feel if they could paint down the uprising, sign them. Yeah, it would create. What's the right word even?
New market out there for the music and
plus, you know, these uprising stars have got a new sound. They're coming up. You know, the music is changing. It's changing. So we've got people that still do the old sound that was done in '95, and then we've got new artists now that are doing drill. There's Cuba Boy. There's a lot of type of music that has come in. So we need to listen to these new artists and listen to the new sound that's on the market now.
Okay, that's amazing. Yeah. I hope a word or two will be heard out there.
Sure.
And do you have your top 3 lists, like, of the best artists in Zambia?
Top 3 lists of mine.
If you were to pick like the best 3 right now, you can say these are
in any order.
Yeah, any order.
Okay, so I'll start with number 1, Jonz. Number 2, Alpha Romeo. Number 3, King Illest.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Are you saying that because they're your like homies?
No, bruh, those are real G's I'm talking about. You can tell from the music, man. It's music that speaks for Alpha Romeo, it's music that speaks to the heart, you know? And then for Illest, he's a new wave king, you know, like there's that drill in him. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. So it's a vibe for me. Those are my top 3. Jonz, Alpha Romeo, King Illest.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So like, any last words out there? What would you love the people to know? If you have got last words for them right now before we let you go.
All right, so to everybody supporting the movement, to everybody supporting the boy, I'm very much thankful. I'm not Taizya, like my daughter's name. I'm so thankful. And you guys, without you guys, I'm totally nothing. So I pray you guys continue supporting the boy.
Amazing.
Yeah.
All right, guys, that has been your boy Tonga Major and D Jonz on ZED Challila. Make sure you click the subscribe button and the notification bell so that whenever we drop new content, you will be the first to be notified. Otherwise, from me and D Jonz, it has been ZED Challila.
Bless.
All right.